Welcome to the video. The gang is all here. Well, I wanted to get on here and show y'all the last of that tangle. Remember that tangle? What all was caught up in there? So first of all, and my friend untangled it. It's nothing super great or anything. And now this is kind of tangled, but anyway, we've got like a gold tone and pearl glass beads. We have a gold tone with some plastic, wood maybe, some glass, some metal. We have somebody tried to make, decorated it, so there's that. That'll go out free someday. We made a pair with these. That was cool. Seems dark. This is kind of different. It's a triangle with a teal and light blue. I think those are pretty colors. I call that Southwest myself, so this was pretty. I thought it might be something, but it's not. There's a mark there, but it's just the initial, like a hallmark. You can see where the plating is coming off. It is marcasite, so I'll look over it again to make sure. But I'll just double check. But I could not find a mark. It's a pretty cross though. It needs a better chain. Yeah, there's no mark, but it is pretty. This was just a little bracelet. No marks. It's kind of thundering. Oh yeah, it's about to leave. We've had some nice rain. I guess the middle is broken out of that. How did that happen? The little flower. Oh no, it didn't. I see. It's just a design. So that's cute. Silver tone. This is a cute rhinestone one by Charming Charlie. It's got, I don't think it has anything missing. It's very cute. Then this one my friend wants, it's got a little bit of copper right there, and then an insert of abalone, believe. It's really neat. I like the copper accent, don't y'all? You can see it on the back. Then it has these little round things, so she'll get that. Then there was this glass piece. Put that in the glass. Then there was this fell out before the tangle. It's really nice. And Sherman is starting to slowly get some nice pieces in his collection. Where is he? It's like pewter. It's real thick. It's really nice. So that was that lot. That was part 3. This is part 3 of that Goodwill, and that was it, basically. let's see what else we can do. One of these little bags, I guess. The local thrift store bag. Important announcement. Thank you for y'all's patience. Y'all have patience. Y'all have something to drink and everything. I'm gonna put this rosary up. Well, you know, when I was thinking about my helpers, I don't have a helper. I need like a little helper. Maybe Chloe in London, coming from London, can help me because she's coming from her mama's London jewelry boutique. And I need some help. I need help packaging all these things. What I do is I get you a box started, and y'all know how we do it. Long story short, it's been incredible. Y'all are so wonderful. Your support is so wonderful. You're so patient with me, and a lot of y'all are like, by the way, this is still available. We had to cut the pendant, the rope it was on, or the wire, but it was all bent out of shape. And this is pretty. But anyway, it was just like, people have time and everyone's enthusiastic about getting some treasures. And so your treasures are coming. Your treasures have been mailed today, and I'll talk about that later when we open a bag. But Aunt Barry wants to say thank you because now she can get more jewelry. And we're starting to look on Shop Goodwill and trying to think of a strategy like spreading it out on the letting it sit for a long time first, like a month, and then spreading it out on a card table in the sun, and then spraying it with Lysol. I don't know. Technically, if you let it sit a month and out, open it up, and well, actually I would just leave it closed for a while. Now I've lost my scissors again. So I don't know what we would do. We're definitely going to let it sit in the shed for a while if we get it. But she's been looking at, you remember we've been looking at this, some of this good jewelry is coming from a city that Aunt Barry quit buying from. And so now we kind of had second thoughts because we've been getting some of these bags are really nice. Let's just get started and then I'll tell you what's happening. This was on February the 11th. February the 11th. Okay. This is nice. This is hefty. Well, I need to tell y'all first so y'all know where y'all are at. A few people, if you're international, I did not mail. If you just started a box yesterday with 1 or 2 items, I did not mail. If you're Susan Gill with an $8 if it ships it fits, I did not mail because Susan, I know I'm going to get some more of those seed beads, so I just didn't mail. Most everybody else, I had to mail it because the boxes were bulging. I was starting to have to get a different size box, and it was hard for me to keep it all straight, and that's what I mean. I need Chloe here as Santa's little helper. I write it down. Never mind the process. It's pretty foolproof, but I do make some mistakes, and when you get your package by Tuesday, everybody should get it definitely by Wednesday. Some are going priority because they were heavier and some are not. Some are first class. So there'll be a paper in there that'll tell you how much and what the items are. And if I made a mistake, just say, hey, blah, 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 and we'll make it right. But then you're just going to send money to my PayPal. Y'all know it by now. I'm not going to invoice because I can't. We mailed 25 packages today. So if that works for you, it works for me. Just get on there and send your $14 or your $28 to this. Now it is a net.net. If you have any questions, you can email me right at the Gmail. That's my email. So by Tuesday you should find it, or Wednesday, and that way next week you can kind of send your payment. And meanwhile, if you want to start another box or you're not sure if I mailed it, you can ask me. But you can start another box because it really is going to be another probably 3 weeks now. But I donned 2 masks, a cap, a hoodie, gloves, and I had my big, like it's a big like bag, looks like a soccer ball that I put all the bags in, and then I had one huge medium-sized flat rate, heavy, filled to the brim. One of the viewers bought 3 of my bags off eBay that I went ahead and took pictures and all. She wanted some bags, and she bought the Texas Glam and a boho and a silver tone, so thank you. Anyway, we went in there, and now I'll just start doing this, tell you about it. First of all, the little one in the bank was closed, so my little plan of going in to a little post office box was closed. Look at this. How easy is that to put on? Nice. That's beautiful. I love those colors. And I'm writing people's addresses down, and then like a lot of times you'll say, well, I like yellow or pink, or I like, this and that for the thank you gift. And if you think of something else you like for a thank you, or you see a piece, you're like, hey, how about that single earring that I can make a pendant out of? I had 2 people request a single earring, so it went to the first person. But that could be the thank you piece. I don't charge for stuff like that. Like this, that has that neat, Susan Gill probably say, throw that in mine, girl. Anyway, this is really nice. Very, very nice. This is nice. I believe, is that plastic? Oh, Olivia, I'll get back to the post office, but Olivia is having a good day. She's a little tired today. It's rainy, and she's just been laying around snoozing, which, as long as she's comfortable, oh, look, it's a ballerina. So if you are an R and you like dance, this is the little keychain for you. Or if you know of anybody, and you can take these off too. You can take the R off. Just have that key. They're heavy. I mean, that is really neat. Tower of London's still available. Where did it go? At least I think it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're not going to talk about money anymore. I just know that because of the situation with the, sheltering in place or lockdown, there's a lot more people on here. It's never been this amazingly crazy busy around here, and we love it. We love it. Aunt Barry loves it. She loves getting that putting that cash and she's ready to get her charge card out again. Not for debit card. Access her PayPal. She's ready. That's why she started looking on the Shop Goodwill. She's ready to burn up that PayPal. Aunt Barry, you're a mess, lady. I just put some lotion on my hands. This looks like it should be glass, but I can't. It's hard to tell when things are cold or not, believe it or not. I think those are. I'm not sure, but they look like they would glow in the dark. That's kind of interesting. This looks pretty. Now, this is our local thrift store bag. $9.99 back in February, and every time they put some out, if you're new to the channel, we would go in every day. This needs to be fixed, but I can fix that. You go in every day, and whenever they would pop out 14 bags, Aunt Barry would plunk down her $155 with tax, and we'd walk out of there thinking, what in the hell have we done? What are we doing? But little did we know. I mean, I just told my friend, I don't know. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it. And now, you know, the bags have been paid for by y'all. Thank you. Some of that, this is all plastic. That's plastic. Claire's. That's cute there. Claire's can make some pretty vintage style, can't they? It's kind of a, I can't tell, probably plastic, but that's like designer, so, or, yeah, designer. I'm ready to get my eBay and Etsy open again, but I'm not going back, you know, if I don't have to. That's why I said it's going to be 3 weeks still. But if you see something on my Etsy, I'll pull it for you. That's cute. Those are cute, a cute match. Okay, that came pulled over from the pile because that's from Shop Goodwill. I want to get this Mardi Gras thing out of here. Mardi Gras beads or the pull tabs. Pull tabs are horrendous when you're metal detecting because if you want gold, they sound like a pull tab. So you got to set your thing to gold and dig all the pull tabs. You dig about, what is it, 500 pull tabs, you may get a gold, 250, whatever the average is. And I can't open this Mardi Gras beads, so anyway, so I donned my hazmat gear and I went in, and there was this one man, he's real diligent, he's kind of slow, but he's very thorough. And he was working and he had on his mask and they had the plastic thing up and hardly any, they wouldn't let more than 5 people in there at a time, and there was nobody in there. I think 3 people. And it's funny, we have 4 deaths now. A 40-year-old, a 70-year-old, I think they're equal, male and female, and 2 60-year-olds. So it's bad. My friend had to go to our pulmonologist. She had to get that shot that we're doing. I'm not doing it because it doesn't help me as much, so it's not worth it, but it helps her a lot. So she went. So we kind of just donned our gear and said, threw caution to the wind. No, we didn't, but came home and put everything in the hot water and showered and washed the hair, and here's a little thing. So I go in there with that big soccer bag full, 25 bags shipped out. And just thank y'all so much for your support. And it's fun for me. I love it, you know. I just love it. So y'all are going to be getting your treasures. Look how cute that is. They have like a mark on there. Hold on. HMK CDS. Well, where's the front? Okay, they look the same on both sides, but one side has the, that's cute with that moon and the bats. I hope we get the, oh, we did. People love Halloween, and I do too. I cannot keep Halloween items. There's hardly any more Halloween items. Okay, this is going to have to be, oh no, that's part of it. Okay, that's cute. I like bats. I've always liked bats, and I don't like the fact that they carry the disease, and I'm not going to blame the bats. I'm blaming the people who, over there, who slaughter them and do stuff they're not supposed to be doing. We got to be globally responsible now. We can't be acting like we're the only villagers that are around for millions of miles anymore. It's the government's issue, I think. Communist country, people probably have to eat bats in a communist country. Okay, this is weird. I'm just going to put that in the bead lot. I don't know, even though I've never seen anything like it. Plastic and trying to look like rhinestones. It's kind of neat. It's just weird. So anyway, I said to him, because I go in there all the time, because we have a work computer. So I can't get a printer because it won't load to the computer. You have to have administrative permission. And everything broke down with us. I don't know if you were watching a few months ago when we were working. We both worked for the same company. We had a big virus, and I mean, it was a mess. So there was no way they were going to reload a printer to the work computer, and that's another reason I can't edit. Okay, well, obviously this is just ridiculous. Let me try this strategy, huh? Shake it till it just comes out. So, I don't know. I'm giving up on this right now. Never mind. Those are going in the gimme, but there ain't no gimme giving away right now, you know. So I just said, I said, I am so sorry. I have all these packages. I said, I have not been able to get in here because of this thing. And he goes, ma'am, that is all right. That's my job. So he just diligently went through every one. He just goes real slow, like he'll smooth it. And then if my tape is kind of folded over, he'll retape. And if something's heavy and it's going priority, he will go get that priority tape and he'll go all the way around the box. So you all have been cared for by this man at the post office who, you know, he's putting himself at risk too. The other postal workers, no masks. Now he is a little older, he's like my age, but the other people are overweight, at risk. You can just tell, you know, and they just clueless. I don't know. I don't get it. So I was glad he was wearing a mask is my point, you know. And so I think we'll be all right, hopefully. You know. We will. But, you know, I'm not going to go again, so y'all can start another box, and we'll do it again in 3 or 4 weeks. So this is kind of nice. It's a silver tone with some glass. And same thing. This is like, these are exactly like the same, some twins. I mean, they look very similar. They may not be exact. This is pretty. It has a real pretty, what do you call that, herringbone chain? And so today we're just celebrating. We're happy. Treasures are, it's such a wonderful feeling to send y'all treasures or coming y'all's way in the middle of this. And the jewelry's old. It doesn't have any of that mess on there. Your jewelry, now, you know, do what you want with the outside of the box and all. But the inside, we haven't been out. We have not been out. The jewelry is from January and February in a little town in Texas, and we were some of the last to see this plague coming through, you know. I'm going to just fix this right quick because it kind of... So, another work day. They dropped in, they're making decisions and they have to, and so we're going with the punches. And I really appreciate the viewer that said, I know it's a task, but you are up to the task. I mean, I just can't tell you how many times I think about that during the day because I'm not overwhelmed anymore. This is glass. It's really pretty. I'm putting that in the glass. I mean, I have a lot to do, but I'm doing it. You know, I'm trying to stay on top. They send an email, and then I do what I'm supposed to. Even if it takes a couple hours where you have to look at another video. This is how you do this. Then I asked my friend, they didn't cover this on the video. Can you help me? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Jay, this is a cute little homemade thing, isn't it? No, I don't know how they made that, but there's just something nice about it. Kind of cute. Now we've got a bunch of these. We had one of these that said Chloe. Did it come from this bag or the Shop Goodwill? It must have come, because it's the same thing. Hannah. This looks like a local, not this town's, but a little town's, like cheerleader stuff, you know, or something. I think they're purple and white or something. Ooh, this is a leather tassel, suede. Isn't that the same? Is leather and suede the same? It's kind of broken there, but that's not noticeable. It's in real good condition. What does it say? That's got to be a Greek letters for a sorority, fraternity. Oh, it's Alexander and Company. Okay. Oh, look at that owl. That's cute. Some of y'all like owls, and you know, I always keep them, but I will let this go. I've been letting some stuff go. Both of the rings sold, y'all. The purple ring that I said I'm going to have a hard time, you know, I just looked at it a while, and it's going to a good home. That's part of it. I know y'all appreciate. Now, this is kind of neat. What does this say? Hannah? This is like Native American stuff. I don't understand. Well, it's pretty. It's out of glass beads, seed beads. Does anybody want these? I mean, I think you could use those seeds. Gabby? A machine must have made this. You must program it and it does it. Dream on. And then, what does this say? Oh, no. A lot of cryptic messages that I just don't know. Some more. This one's a little beaten up. Okay. Talk about Native American. I do think they try to go through some themes. This is beautiful. And it's on some leather. And it's like, there's no grime, there's no wear, there's no smudge. There's nothing. It's beautiful. Thunderbird. Long. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Somebody's going to want that. Oh, wow. These are just heavy and beautiful. Is this some, ooh, Tiger Eye. Well, it's KC here, Kenneth Cole, and it's pretty. It would make a very nice pendant. It's like a light pinkish purple. That's nice. KS, grateful. This is, yeah, that is a really good word today. That will be our devotional, actually. Grateful to be alive today. Grateful to be, you know, have Olivia still here, having a good quality of life. It's a miracle. When we took her in, let's see, what are we today? If she gets to Monday, she will. She's 2 weeks beyond what the vet thought. And not only that, it's been 6 weeks of quality of life with a few low points, but then she came back up. And this is beautiful. I mean, even if you didn't want this, you could get these off. That's gorgeous. Shelly likes that. Oh, here's a watch down in here. Well, that's kind of pretty. Lorraine, if you see watches, just tell me, because I'm not sure if you can get this off when they're metal like that. I got several people wanting the watches, and so Lorraine's taking this part, if you don't mind me saying, and she's doing some crafting with the magnet, and she's got some ideas. And then I have another person that, you know, revamps them and sells them at a flea market, which is awesome. Strata, I don't know what Strata is, but it's kind of got a pretty face. So Lorraine, I just don't know, you know, what you're looking for. So if you could just let me know that one, then I could give you a few, and then others just will go to. I have more watches, don't worry. I've already got a box almost ready for them, and they want it in June, so there's plenty for everybody. Let's look at these. I do love, you know, I don't care if it is howlite, it's stone. Somebody wrapped all these together like they wore this whole kit and caboodle. Who, I love the kit and caboodlers over there. Have y'all seen them? Oh, by the way, want to congratulate, or just, that's not the right word. Thank you, Lord, for Britain's Prime Minister. You know, they gave him oxygen and never put him on a ventilator. Now, I don't know, but I think the ventilator, if you can wait to get on that for a while, because I've been doing some reading and it says those ventilators can starve you of the oxygen you need. But I don't know anything about, you know, when people are that sick. But I don't think he got to that point. So he turned around, hopefully. This is just stunning, y'all. This is absolutely stunning. It is. With the light blue knotted in between each. Heavy, too. We spent $140 on shipping today, so, you know, I do pay shipping. So I knew it would be substantial. But it's I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. You know, when y'all order heavy things like that, I have to factor in some shipping on it. Okay, these came apart, which is good. I thought they were stuck together. This is like either it's stone or it's glass. You know, I don't. Okay, well this is white right here, so hang on. That might give us a clue. Okay, I think it's colored white glass. But most of them are covered, I think. You see glare, but that white one, the rest was just kind of some glare. Well, maybe a few of them. And then what is this? This is probably the same thing, but it's stunning as well. And the price of postage in the little bitty, if it fits, it ships, it's $8.40. I remember when it was $5.65. And that's what I still kind of figure my prices on the old days. But God bless. See y'all soon.